Hello everybody, this is Liz from Liz and I welcome you to this podcast. How are you? Today we're the 8th of January and I'm so happy that I know that because I usually don't know what day we are. Okay, it's Friday and actually I wanted to just make a video about my Make 9 for 2021, which is 9 patterns that I would like to do this year. And I feel that I can't make up my mind and I just put some new patterns that I want to do, and I have 3 that I have either casted on, just a bit or not or whatever, and those 3 are extras. So I have my Make 9 12 for 2021. But today was an amazing day since the morning because I received 2 packages. Yay! So the first one is not related at all with knitting and either with fiber, and I'm just so happy. I decided to start to learn how to longboard. I think I've mentioned that before, or I'm not sure. So longboard, it's just a larger skate and you can do different stuff on it. And I got mine today and I'm so excited. Oh my God. And I tried it, I think I did 15 minutes to try to get on it and I didn't fall, and I actually even pushed it and run and jumped on it and I did it! Yes! So I'm so excited, and there are 2 reasons that I'm taking it slow. First of all, my knee is still hurting and I'm still hurting, so I don't think it's very wise for me to go longboarding for big sessions. And second of all, it's really tiring, guys. It's really tiring. I think after the 15 minutes, I was sweating like a pig. Yes, sweating like a pig. Okay, but I'm very excited. I really loved it. I got mine custom made from Lithuania, and I got help to just get the tracks and the wheels that I needed to have, and I just love it. And the wheels are orange. Yes. It was funny because I really didn't care because I'm a beginner. I have no idea what these wheels will do when other wheels would be better for. So I just chose the prettiest ones, and actually they were kind of cheap for wheels, so they kind of helped me build it up and they send it, and it's amazing because it didn't get lost, it didn't get damaged, so I'm very, very happy. Okay, and second of all, I got a small package from Switzerland, from Rachel, and I knew that she had sent something and that it was something small, and she wanted to thank me, I guess, about my work, and I was like, you don't need to, but because I know her taste, and come on, it's coming from Switzerland, it's gonna have some chocolate in, so I was like, okay, you can send me something, you don't have to, but please do, kind of style. I'm not gonna lie, So it was amazing, and she sent me this chocolate, which is really, really good, and I got already a bite of it. And then she sent me a pair of mitts. And not only it's a pair of mitts, it's a colorful pair of mitts, and she made it with all the leftovers of my yarns that she has knitted sweaters and projects, and oh my gosh. So first of all, it's very rare that I get knitted items as gifts. So I'm like, oh my God, thank you so much. Second of all, I would never do mitts because they're two, and I already have this problem with socks, and it's already too much for me. And so I have a second pair of mitts because the first pair that I have, it's actually one that I bought, imagine. And but they were handmade and they're crochet and I love them, but now it's been like 3 years that I have them or 4. So oh my God, I have mitts. I have a second pair of mitts. And not only that, where's my hat? Anyways, it also goes super well with my hat. So I just have no words. I love them. They're so cute. And yeah, I really, really love them. So the background color, wait, I will darken a bit the screen. So the background color is Heartbeat. Then the pink is Beautiful Liar, which is Rachel's favorite color, pink. Then this one is Suspicious Minds. The blue must be Celine. And yeah, that's it. So I love them. I love them. Rachel, I have no words. No words. Not only just, sending me something and it's a knitted item. And not only that, it's just the knitted item that I will never make. And that I always want because I have freezing hands all the time. And I hate gloves because I like to touch stuff. Oh my God! Okay. So you imagine if that's my reaction now that I've processed it, that I have a pair of mitts. Imagine my face when I just opened it. And actually, when I received the package, I was at the post office, but I didn't have my phone because it was dying. So I let it at the studio recharge because otherwise I would have been like, what is it? Oh. So I'm very happy. So quick talk before I go into my make 9, 12 or whatever. I want to show you my separate ways. So remember last time I was just sulking like a little baby for, picking up those stitches. So I have them picked up and I have joined over here. She doesn't say exactly how to join it. I just, a grafting or whatever. I googled the grafting method, YouTubed. And it was one that was like seamless, of course it's seamless, one that you wouldn't see it, and of course it was late at night and I started it, and of course I did a mistake, so you can actually see it, like there's a hole, but I was kind of so tired and I wanted it, so I don't care, like really, I don't care, it's gonna be here, like really. Well, yes, from that side, here. I don't care. Do you care? No, you don't care. So, and after that, of course, I don't know how I managed. I pulled the sweater and I got all the stitches out for the sleeve. And I was like, oh my God, I can do that right now. So just before I recorded, I picked up all the stitches of the sleeve. I'm gonna change to a smaller size cable because this is a bit too much and I just can't wait. I was actually thinking on putting on my make 9 the separate ways because it's been a long time that I have it and I wanted to do it, and it will be finished in 2021, so it would be realistic, or I could just say, yeah, I've done one already, but okay, I had already done most of it in 2020, so it wouldn't be fair. Though, why am I starting like this? Because there's another project that is in my list, and I'm gonna start from that one. And it is The Daydreamer. Yes, The Daydreamer by Andrea Mari. which is one of my knits that most people want me to finish because they really like the color combo. And guys, I love the color combo too. And I had started in the summer of 2019, but as you remember, or if you don't know, the summer of 2019 must have been the most doomed period of my life for many reasons. It would, if I have to summarize it, it has been a personal and a professional and a health-wise doomed period in my life. So yeah, in all areas. And I had started the Daydreamer at my small trip that I did in France, and I cast it on my birthday. So I am working, so this sweater, I will put a picture here, yes. The Daydreamer by Andrea Mari is one that is a fingering yarn held together with a mohair yarn. It has bubbles and it's cute and it's nice and it's really the Daydream sweater. I'm using my Yama base, which is the one that has some yak, so the base is gray, and this is my Albus Dumbledore colorway. So in a regular base, Albus Dumbledore will show up as a really bright yellow with speckles, but because this base is gray, it just tones it down. It gives us this more rustic color. And I paired it with the mohair of Poseidon that I have, my base. And it's the colorway H2O, which you know that I love. So those two mixed together are giving us this result, which you cannot say that it's grayish or greenish or yellowish. It's just what it is. And you love it and I love it and it's really cute. And yeah, as you can see, that's the start of the pattern. So I really enjoy knitting this, but as I was that summer very, let's say, not in the best state of mind, I had some period that I was managing to concentrate and then not, and then because it's quite a knit that you have to have your mind set, I haven't really managed to get my mind set up to work again on it. But I definitely would love to make it and have it finished, and I think that this is going to be the sweater that I will be working probably on and off depending how you know, the trellis works and stuff will be going and how I can manage my mental, you know, space. But I'm very excited for this one. Okay, sorry. I'm just gonna get a sip of tea because I think I swallowed the other way around. Okay, so let's okay, I'm gonna be looking also the patterns that I'll be talking on, and I will be putting here pictures for you to say, but for me to have more of a visual when I'm talking to you. So afterwards, I would like to do by Midori Hirose the Snowy Flower Hat. So this one is also held together a sport and a lace, and the lace is the mohair. So again, it has some fluff, as you can see, and has this huge cable. So I actually really like this huge cable because it makes it interesting, but it's not that detailed that, you know, it seems like very complicated to do in a way. And I really like it. And there's also the sweater that goes along with it, but yeah, I don't think that will be a sweater that I will be doing, and I'm talking about the Snowy Forest sweater that was published for Lane magazine, and it has the same cable in the yoke. I just screenshotted it so I can put it here for you to see. And yeah, it's really interesting, but I think I really want to make some other sweaters first. And the next two sweaters are sweaters that I've talked about again when I think even in the previous lockdown, when I was looking at my stash, and I have already put aside the yarn from my personal stash so it will not be knitted in trellis, and of two sweaters. So the two sweaters is the Star Crossed by Jacqueline Cislag, and I really like the more cropped version, which is the orange sweater, and I really like this jacquard play, ferile play at the bottom. So I don't have lots of things to say because I've already talked about this sweater. And then the next one is the Phosphate Sweater, which is designed by Inga Semmingsen. I hope I pronounced that correct. I have no idea, but whatever. And actually, this sweater I stumbled upon the Instagram account by Elk Market Yarn, and she had knitted in very dark green. I will put a picture here. And look how gorgeous it is. I don't know why, but for some reason, the green version makes it really work for me. And I had some Rosa Pomar yarn in this kind of bit of shade of green. And I think I'm gonna do something not really similar, but similar because I'm gonna use dark green. Okay, so those two I had already talked about, so nothing really much to say. Okay, then we go to Caitlyn Hunter. So Caitlyn Hunter is one of my favorite designers for Fair Isle because I like the style, that it's a bit more baggy, and she has clear directions, and I like it. I like the style. And actually, I really want to make one of her tops, which I don't remember the name, but the design that has got into my Make 9 is a Benny. Yes, and it is the Taka Benny, and it uses worsted yarn, so I have no idea what I'm gonna use. I'm thinking either to go a size smaller and use iron weight. Yes, because I like to do things like that. Or maybe I will use sport yarn and go a size up. So I'm not sure. But because I like the bulky filling and feeling that it gives me, maybe it's not that bulky, but anyways, maybe I will just use some iron yarn to make it. And I have no idea, but I really like this orangey vibe that goes on with the simple natural gray of this. But yeah, nothing else to say to that. I also want to make from Caitlyn the Misurina top over here. I'm not sure when I'm gonna cast on this, but it's definitely one that I like from Caitlyn, and I also like the Nordiska, which I really like, but I don't know when I'm gonna do. Okay, so then we're going to a designer that is a friend of mine, and I'm ashamed to say that I haven't done anything of hers. So the first design of this beautiful friend. So this beautiful friend is Ellie from Skein-Deer. Okay, you will be able to find her at Skein-Deer Knits on Ravelry. She's very well known because she's making those collections of beautiful knits with Fair Isle and amazing color work. And I've never done one, even if they're beautiful, because as we said before, I don't like making mitts, and most of those are closed, and I don't like that. But they're so beautiful, like, come on. So the two sweaters that I want to do by Skin Deer Knits are, first of all, the Ultra, which I don't remember what kind of yarn it needs. I think it is sport weight. Here it is. Okay. The Ultra, yes, it needs sport weight. So I'm gonna tell you right here, right now, something about sport weight, that I didn't have a yarn that was sport weight, in my collections of yarns. So now that I've been doing some changes, my era base will be slowly replaced by another era base, which I know it might sound confusing, but why am I keeping the name? Because both of them are superwash merino, both of them high twist, but from 366 meters, which is a fingering, it's gonna go to a 325 meters, which is a heavy fingering or light sport. So I'm thinking that that's the most amazing opportunity for me to use my new sport base at some point, and I can't wait. So what I like about this design is that it has this really delicate and small and cute pattern in the yoke, and then everything else is simple. So that makes me want to go really crazy in the colors, but also it makes me really keep it simple like it is, because it's just gorgeous. But until then, I don't know, we'll see, I guess. And the second sweater that I want to do by Ellie, it is one that she designed for a book, I think, of Knit with Attitude or something like that. I'm so bad. I don't know the stories of the designs, but I think what I'm saying is correct. Just give me a second. I was trying to find it on Instagram, on Ravelry, and of course, I was like looking my next pattern by Skin Deer, but the next pattern in my list is not by Skin Deer, so obviously I'm not finding it. Like, hello, okay, and of course it has this name that I can't pronounce because she's Norwegian, but it's okay, it's okay. So drum rolls, the sweater that I fell in love, and yes, I was right, it was published in Knit with Attitude, a 10-year celebratory collection, and the sweater is, drum rolls, Aventure. Well, I'm gonna pronounce it like that. So Aventure, just first of all, how gorgeous is this red? Second of all, how gorgeous is this model? Like, really, really. I remember the first time I saw this picture, I was like, what the hell? Like, can I take a break? Like, why are you bombarding me with these amazing pictures of knits and I just want them right here, right now? Why? So I'm actually really, it's kind of rare that I really love a pattern and I want the exact same colors. But for this one, I have to say I really, really like the colors, and I would really love to maybe do it like the original. So I'm saying that. Until then, I don't know. And it's also a bulky yarn. So, and it's a Norwegian yarn, I think. So I don't know, maybe I will hold double or triple or whatever. Maybe I will just buy the original yarn, I'm sorry, but isn't it gorgeous? Like, gorgeous. Yeah. Actually, I think this sweater will be also really nice in deep green or in a really deep royal blue. Oh my god, a royal blue with yellow little spots. You know, the spots, the design. Or mustard. Oh gosh, I don't know. Okay, so the place, no, the drum rolls for place number 8, and we have a shawl. What? A shawl? What? Are you really sure? Yes, there's a shawl, and the shawl is Untangled by Andrea Mari, and it is with Aran weight. So I like that it's Aran weight, so that means it's gonna be super warm and maybe faster to knit, you know? I'm just happy with myself that I'm, just thinking, okay, heavier yarn, warmer, faster to make. Yes, I can do it. Yeah, yeah. No, but actually, this shawl has been on my mind for a very long time, and I wanted to do like a big shawl and a heavier weight. And I was actually thinking of maybe making an eyeball shawl in a DK or even an Aran eyeball shawl, and it would feel like a blanket. But I'm not sure because of its shape, if it's going to be fitting around too well. And I remembered this beautiful Aran shawl by Andrea, and yeah, I'm gonna be making that. Yes, definitely. Got it. Good. So the place number 9. Last but not least. So for this place, I'm actually debating between 2 sweaters that are kind of similar but are not at all. And why am I saying that? Because both of them have leafy patterns, both of them have color work, and both of them have kind of bit of a similar vibe because of those things, but they're different. So first is the Villa Sweater by Frida Franchi. Hi, Frida. And second of all is the Bouquet Sweater by Junko Okamoto. So I wanted to do something by Junko for a very, very long time, and I haven't because, they're bigger projects. And actually, I saw the first Bouquet Sweater that I saw up front was one in the Swiss Wool Festival, and I actually don't remember who had it, but I'm sure that I can find the picture of it. And actually, I didn't realize that this was the Bouquet Sweater because the original Bouquet Sweater, as you can see, has very similar colors, and you can't really see the pattern. There's not enough contrast. So the sweater that I saw was, hopefully I can find a picture and I can show it here. And as you can see, I really like this blue contrast, how do you say, flowers and things. So I really, really like it. And but I'm not really sure how those details are done, if it's like slipping stitches with yarn in front, and all that, or is it afterwards embroidered. And I'm not good at all with embroidering my knits, so I'm a bit thoughtful. But when Frida published the Villa Sweater, I really liked kind of bit the simplicity and romantic feel of it, and I would really like it maybe in my heartbeat colorway. So now I'm thinking the heartbeat colorway as a main color, I was thinking now, but maybe even like the details, the contrasting color could be heartbeat and be a lighter tone, and a darker main color would be interesting too. So I don't know, as you can see, I have no idea, but one of those 2 will be my 9th project. So those are my official Make 9, okay? But then there are 2 others that I would really love to make in 2021. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to make them because as you know, Trellis is evolving and I have collaborations. Sometimes I need to test knit things and for the collaborations, so, and I'm really happy to make them and I'm really excited, so my mind goes off, you know, to other projects. And of course there are other projects that are coming in and are published by other collaboration, other designers and dyers, and I'm just like, I need to custom this. So the other two things that I would love to finish is the zigzag scribble by Knit Graffiti. I have started it, I have knitted this much, and I know that it's gonna look amazing with the colors that I've chosen. So hopefully at some point I can pick it up again. And of course, I haven't forgotten my favorite designer. Okay, she's one of my favorite designers, but she's definitely one of my favorite people as well. It's Suzanne, Sosu, and the Gridline Sweater. I have an amazing idea since last year in Rhinebeck, and I was with Tiffany from Twill and Print, and I was just going crazy picking up colors about my grid lines, and I just need to make it at some point. And it's with yarn from different dyers that I love, obviously, but I really would like to make one also with my colors as well. So the grid lines for me, I think it's just exploding in my mind for sure. So I will see, I don't know, but I guess this is my 2021 wish list of making, let's say it like that. Yeah, so mostly sweaters, as you can see. I think I haven't get over my sweater mood. I also want to pick up the stitches of the sleeves of my Soldotna crop to make them longer. So that's also something that I want to do. And yeah, so that's just it. So don't forget that color is power and fiber is our weapon. And if you want to make a shawl, and I loved making it, the Brie Ornament shawl is here on my website. You can purchase a kit, and if you're new to brioche, don't worry. Knit Graffiti, the designer, Leslie, has a wonderful course about brioche, so just go to Knit Graffiti Instagram and go there through her links to get signed up for the lessons as well. Okay, so that was it. I think I just need to take a sip of tea and say all that in French. Yeah! See you next time.